Hello, y'all. Y'all see what I be reading? I'm reading that. That's what I'm be looking at when I'm reading. So now you know it's actually in the news. It is in the news, so I'm just looking at it. Trying to figure this stuff out. Why are we having so much problem with our containers? Really am trying to figure that out. I've been reading all that. Get down a little bit closer for you so you can get a little bit more to it. See, that's what I'm reading right now. Them containers. When I started doing that, I started doing math. When I started doing math, I started looking at this stuff and how they got this stuff going. And that's what I was looking at right there. If you look at it closely, you'll see what I'm looking at. Doing my math while I'm looking at this. Because I can't figure out, some of these ships have been out there for a long time. I mean, I have sat there and looked at ships being out there for a long time. Took a satellite. A friend does overseas containers. He's got a company that actually checks each container with the bill and see what they had. So you have to open them back up, but now he's going to have to go back and open them up. So he asked me to recheck and to make sure I was right on the East Coast. How many ships we got? It's not even coming to port. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting there looking at it just like that, by volumes and stuff. Really don't understand that, because it ain't making no sense what this was saying. See what I'm saying? It ain't making sense when you start getting into it. But that's what I've been doing. I've been watching it. Now, every one of them containers is going to have to be searched, each one, and go through them. Can you imagine how much waste is going to come out of them containers? If it's food, there's going to be a lot of waste, like 2-3 months of waste. That makes us have an inflation and a shortage on a lot of stuff. That's what I'm looking at. I can't figure out why they're using a mandate, and these guys are sitting out there in that ocean, can't do shit. But when we get each container, we're going to have to go through one. Because a lot of this stuff will not be usable now. You think about that. See what I'm doing? I'm looking at the cost. Is what I'm doing right now. Reading my regular news is what I'm doing. This is my regular news. So that's what I'm doing. See what I was doing? I was sitting there reading all that. That's going to cause a mega tsunami on jobs and businesses and everybody. It's going to make a food shortage too. Big food shortage. That's what I've been looking at. You know, most of my people be sitting there going like, man, how bad it's going to be. You know, we do containers and we got to ship them. Now we got to go in there and check to see what's good and what's not. You have to think about that. That's a lot. See, I'll be looking at all that. I ain't that perfect, but I do know when they start telling me, hey, something wrong, something's wrong. And see, I actually know where all these ports are. When you start looking, you'll start noticing that I do know where all the ports are. That's one thing most of my friends do know. You start seeing this, where you can hook on to it. That's Portland, Seattle, Oakland. That's LA. I got up to 200. I know there's got to be 500 ships that has containers in them. Then you go over here, you start looking, you see the same thing. New York, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, York, Charleston, Savannah. That's Georgia. That's Jacksonville, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, New Orleans, and Texas. And all them ships are sitting out there. I'm trying to figure that out. And you see, I was using a satellite. And I sat there and I got up to that many ships on our side. And not one is being unloaded. I have not figured it out. But not one has been unloaded at all. But you see, I'll be reading the news and checking. And I know we're going to have to go through every container to see what's good, what's not good, what is spoiled, what's just going to automatically have to be completely thrown away in technology too. So you're going to think there's going to be a lot of jobs lost, and there's going to be a lot of food shortage because of it. Now, you know, CHEROKEESURVIVAL760 says this is messed up, very messed up. I also got a playlist also. You need to check out my videos sometime. Give me some comments. I like them. But I do have a playlist. CHEROKEESURVIVAL760 out. Boy, I see a lot of shortages and job lost. Bye-bye.